there is a need or calling on the path to stop endlessly giving attention to the stories, to the hurts, to the resistance, to the suffering, to the pain, to the endless negativity that goes on, that just endlessly absorbs us. There is a call to stop. There is a big call to stop. Without denying, without completely turning away from, without disregarding. There is a call to stop, but here's where the misunderstanding comes for many, for so often, is that we think that the stop has to have some kind of force in it. So it's like, this almost a fist, or almost an energetic activity, stop. And in many ways this is a misunderstanding of what the stop is. The stop has no action in it. So if I were to say, stop giving attention to the negativity, stop giving so much attention to the stories, to the past, stop giving so much attention to the past. What does that feel like? What does that look like? Well, it has no force in it. It's soft. It's as the breath in death were to come to a stop. As a snowflake falls upon the ground, it dissolves. It's so soft, it doesn't have any action in it, doesn't have any activity, it doesn't have any heat in it. By its very nature, this kind of stop is simply the cessation. And I know the mind can't understand that, and the self can't understand that, but because this has no self in it, it's not coming from the self. It's not, I need to stop giving attention to the negativity. It's not two selves. It's not you doing battle with yourself. It's, as it were, coming from a different place, coming from awareness, coming from unconditionality, coming from something much softer, something much more open awareness. And it's not cold. So it's, you see what I'm saying? It's got a totally different quality to it. The invitation is just to see what's there when you don't give so much attention to the negativity, or to the suffering, or to the pain, or to the stories, or to the grievance, or to the anger. Maybe a doorway opens to a deeper grief. Maybe a doorway opens to something more unknown. Maybe a doorway opens to what could be called the void of being. Maybe the doorway opens to a certain relief, at least in this moment. Just in this moment. And we think, or we hope in some way, that meditation might give us that. But actually most meditation, for most people, is a struggle. Is a struggle to let go. There's a struggle to let go of the thoughts, a struggle to let go of the pain in the body, a struggle to let go of the hot emotions. So all of that has purpose. But this that I'm speaking of here is not meditation. It has a meditative quality to it, but actually it's the softness of the silent no. You know, when Neo in the Matrix was, I've talked about this before I think, was at the end of the hall and he'd realised his true nature, then when Agent Smith and the other agents fired the bullets at him, and he saw the bullets in real time, which was very, very slow, coming towards him. His no came from a soft place, it came from a softness, came from a confidence, came from an authority, not the authority of the self, but the authority of recognition that he was untouchable, that the essence of him was untouchable by bullet. No. Soft. A soft no. So that's what I wanted to say after we just got back yesterday after our 7-day retreat, which was beautiful, I have to say. And this was part of that conversation in many ways. What does this mean? What does untangling this stop giving attention to, so much attention to, allegiance to, stop giving devotion to the negative self, to the fight with the self. Neither just turn attention to the shiny, bright, happy stuff. It's not an opposite. There's no opposites being talked about. It's simply the capacity to softly whisper no, and to see what's there, to see what it feels like. What does the no feel like? Not on a superficial level, but on a very much deeper level. Because there are depths. There are depths in you. There are depths in each one that are vast. That are vast. We're not what we seem to be. We're endlessly deep human beings. I think the nature of it is being. The nature of us is being. And we live on the surface so much because that's the culture and the paradigm that we're in, but actually the door opens to a deeper and deeper and deeper knowing of this beingness. This is profound. And in that beingness, there's less and less need to fight with what we experience, less and less need to fight with ourselves, and less need to fight with the other. It doesn't turn us into weak human beings, it turns us into actually the opposite, very powerful human beings, but in a different way, not on the surface level, in a very much deeper, much more grounded, peaceful kind of way that has touched and lives from an innate authority, which is by its very nature soft. But it still has a very sort of strong yes and no. The strength of yes and the strength of no. Yes, this is true. No, I will not give my allegiance or attention to lies, to falsehoods, to that which is ephemeral, impermanent, or the cause of suffering. So I hope this sort of opens the door, or kind of speaks to you in a way that allows you to see that it's not, there's no force in this. There's no force. There is power, and there is a kind of, what would we call it? A sort of strength, resilience, power in the no, but it's very soft. Okay, bless you. Thank you for watching.